Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, if we had $1 for every drop of rain that fell in our area,
we'd be pretty wealthy, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we would actually.
Yeah, it just kept coming and coming and coming for us in
just
Huntsville.
nonstop for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty noisy evening out there for a particular swath of North Alabama, from about North Limestone County through Madison and down toward around Guntersville as well. Speaking of Guntersville, here's a time lapse from there this evening. This particular storm ended up dropping golf ball size hail near Grove Oak in Oak Grove. Grove Oak in western DeKalb County earlier this evening. Really didn't drop much rain at all at this particular location of our sky cam, but you can see a cool shelf cloud moving in there, bringing some gusty winds, and you can see that rain shaft off in the distance. Here's that swath of rain we saw multiple times today. It just kind of developed over the same locations and followed the same track. So we ended up with a radar estimate over 2 inches of rain near Harvest, and basically everywhere you see the purple is where we had about 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rainfall in a short period of time from the late afternoon through the mid-evening hours. Right now on 31 Triple Doppler, it has quieted down for the time being. Not much rain to be found at this moment, but we look to our north and west and we have new thunderstorms developing just to the east of Memphis. That's going to follow that same track, riding the upper level winds and taking it right back to North Alabama overnight tonight. So we are not done with the storms. In fact, the areas that saw a lot of showers and storms earlier this evening could get more of that overnight tonight. I think it's going to be right near that Alabama-Tennessee state line that will have the best chance at more stormy weather overnight tonight. And that's what future radar is showing. Could stick around all the way through the morning drive on Friday. Be prepared for a slow go out there, and definitely want the rain gear handy if you're going to be heading out around, say, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Might see a bit of a lull from mid-morning through early afternoon, but that's not the end of it. We are expecting additional rounds of storms, and with the warmth building in the afternoon and evening round of storms could be stronger and possibly severe. So our latest from Future Radar has storms developing in our southern tier of counties, possibly including Coleman. If you're heading to Rock the South Festival tomorrow, heads up. There could be some strong storms there. Have a plan to take shelter if that does develop. By the evening, we're looking at additional storms around the Tennessee Valley, and then a gradual shift southward as we head into Friday night. One last round possible around Coleman overnight Friday night. By sunrise Saturday, the rain should be out of here, and we're done with the storms for at least a few days as we head into the weekend. Rain totals once again could be on the heavy side for a few portions of North Alabama. Where you see purple and red is where our future radar model is estimating over 2 inches of rainfall between now and tomorrow night. So isolated flash flooding certainly in play, especially if we get more heavy rain over those locations that already picked up heavy rain earlier today. The primary threats with those severe storms will be damaging wind gusts, large hail, and of course the heavy rainfall that could cause some flooding across the region. Now the rain has cooled us off this evening. We had those heat index numbers well above 100 earlier today, especially in the Shoals. It is still 85 in Muscle Shoals, but we're down to 78 in Huntsville and 72 in Fort Payne. It is not going to be nearly as hot tomorrow as it was earlier today. High temperatures for most of us should be in the mid to upper 80s. We may get up to 90 in Muscle Shoals, but the rest of us staying put in the 80s. Beautiful weather coming our way this weekend. Mid 80s, maybe even low 80s for some of you on Saturday. Mid to upper 80s expected on Sunday as well. The best news, the humidity is going to be dropping in a big way on Saturday and Sunday. So it's been a while since we've had a pleasant, quiet weekend, but that looks to be coming our way this go around. More dry weather expected at least early next week. Temperatures will be rebounding eventually to those low and mid 90s by the first half of next week. So enjoy the little break from the heat that we get this weekend.